This presentation covers electronic publishing in today's age. It was created by Lori Cochran, Karen Ingram, and myself. We researched this from the point of view of a self-published author and what it takes for them to get published. In this presentation, we will discuss the types of publishing for ebooks, the cost of different book hosting sites, some advantages and disadvantages, how to sell an ebook online, and our group recommendation for an ebook. There are several different types of publishing, and here are a few. The first one is vanity publishing. This is very costly, and you must agree to purchase many copies of your book. Previously, if you were rejected by a traditional publishing company, your only alternative was to do something called vanity publishing. This meant that if you paid between $5,000 and $10,000 or even more, you could have your manuscript edited and published. However, in return, you had to agree to purchase copies of the book, sometimes a few thousand or more. The next way to publish a book is electronic publishing on demand. This allows you to print few or many copies. If you want an actual printed copy, you could have the electronic company print as few as one copy of your book at a time. And there are two ways an author can self-publish a book: assisted self-publishing and ebooks and no-frills websites. Assisted self-publishing companies focus on printing paper and hardback books. They also offer services that include editing, proofing, marketing, and much more. Ebooks and no-frill websites host your book. However, they may get a portion of your profit. Different services have different models. The fee should be transparent and upfront. These are the most widely used companies for electronic publishing, and their pricing policies explained. Amazon Kindle, Barnes & Noble Pubbit, and Apple's iBookstore and iBooks author software are all free to use. They make their money by taking a cut of your sales. Usually, you earn between 60 and 70% of your list price, assuming you price your book in the range they specify. Smashwords is free to use and distributes to all major ebook retailers except Amazon. Smashwords pays you 85% of your list price on sales directly through Smashwords' site, minus PayPal transaction fees. They pay you 60% of your list price on sales through retailers. In other words, they take 10% after the retailer takes their cut. BookBaby offers conversion services and distributes to all major retailers. It costs $99 upfront, plus $19 every year thereafter. You net 100% of your profit. BookBaby keeps no commission. It makes its profit on the upfront fee that you pay, as well as other fee-based services. BookTango is deceptive in its marketing. It claims to offer free publishing services plus 100% royalties. First of all, that's only if the sale is made on their site. Second, in the case of such sales, there's a 30% bookstore fee, meaning you're getting 70%, not 100%. Amazon's 70% royalty for authors only applies to Kindle books priced between $2.99 and $9.99. Otherwise, the rate kicks down to 35%. Smashwords, an online ebook publishing and distribution platform for authors, publishers, agents, and readers, says that $2.99 to $5.99 yields the most profit for self-published authors. And although 99 cents will get you more downloads, it's a poor price point for earning income. Barnes & Noble has set the Pubbit royalty rate for authors at 65% of the sale price for titles priced $2.99 and higher. The rate falls to 40% if you choose to go lower than $2.99 or higher than $9.99, with Barnes & Noble setting 99 cents as the lowest allowable price and $199.99 as the highest. For books priced under $2.99 and over $9.99, you actually earn more by distributing your book to Barnes & Noble through Smashwords, which pays 60% list for all prices 99 cents and up. Avoid any outfits that don't let you set the price. This is one of the cardinal rules of self-publishing an ebook. You must be able to control the pricing of your ebook. If you want to sell it for 99 cents, then you should be able to sell it for 99 cents. There are several advantages to publishing an ebook. As a self-publishing author, you have fewer overheads to pay for, which will mean more in royalties. It also costs significantly less to publish and distribute an ebook. Publishing an ebook is much faster than a paper book. A paper book can take up to 2 years, whereas an ebook can be as quick as a few weeks to a few months. Publishing an ebook allows a budding author who is trying to get published to start a fan base or create a platform. Some authors even get noticed this way, and publishers can see what they are getting creatively. Last, an author doesn't have to share rights. They still need to protect themselves, however. They can do what they want with their works, whether it's edit, change, sell, or publish in a journal or magazine. As with any situation, electronic publishing has its disadvantages as well. First of all, the enormous responsibility of marketing the book goes to the author. This job usually goes to the publisher. However, that is not the case in this situation. As a buyer, you may not know what you're getting into. The quality of writing may be poor, or storyline may be off since the author doesn't have a publisher looking over their work. Sales can often be poor on an ebook. It is considered successful if an author sells 500 books. Authors usually get an advance from the publisher when they start writing a book. This is not the case when this book is electronically published. As an electronic author, you will want to edit your work carefully. Ask several people to look it over and find mistakes or ways to improve your writing. Self-promote your book by creating a website. You can do this easily by creating a cheap one through GoDaddy.com or have a web hosting company create one for you. When you choose a book hosting site such as Amazon or iTunes, research all your options. Compare many sites so you can find the advantages and disadvantages of each one. Use a photo to represent your book. You can create a cover yourself if you have the editing software such as Photoshop, or you can hire someone to make it for you. You'll also need to purchase an ISBN number. You can purchase these individually or in packs of 10. You'll also need to set up a bank account or PayPal account so you can earn the sales of your book. Next, you need to set a price and keeping in mind the guidelines of your book hosting site. As we mentioned earlier, you do need to protect yourself from people sharing your book electronically. Digital rights management software locks in your book so people cannot share it with others who don't pay for it. Promote your book on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and so on. And one of the great things about electronically publishing is you can edit your book anytime. If you see something you want to change, you have every right to do so, and you can do whatever you want with your book. Electronic publishing is great for new authors who are trying to get a start in their writing career. This is also a great way for authors to become noticed and possibly have their own book published. With all of the electronic hosting sites, it is easy for an author to get themselves out there. It may be a long, hard road, but it can certainly be done.